What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Kart Pilot channel. I started driving a CR125 shifter kart about 4 months ago, and I tell you what, I've been learning a lot about this kart. Anyways, I want to go over my most recent issue with the kart, and maybe if you drive one of these, it'll help you too. So what happened was my last practice session at Cal Speed, the kart was pushing water out the radiator overflow tank, which is right there. And I was like, what's going on, man? So I hit up Billy Musgrave at Musgrave Racing, and he said what it could be is it could either be a blown head gasket or a bad radiator cap, or just the nuts on the head have come loose. So I checked the torque on the head nuts, and it was at 22 pounds. And so what I did was I pulled the head off, and I'll show you how I did that in a minute, and I'll show you the result. So this, you guys, is a super easy fix. You can do it yourself. First thing you got to do, just come down here. There's a bolt right here. This is your radiator drain bolt. Just take this out, 10mm socket. And when you pop it out, make sure you got a bucket sitting down there and let the water just flow out. I kind of put my finger here to block the water from streaming all over to here. Also pull off your radiator cap while you're doing it so the water will flow. So once you get that fully drained, just come up here. You don't have to unbolt anything. All I did was I took off my spark plug cap, and you got your 5 nuts to hold your head on. I've obviously already taken them off. Just take off those 5 nuts and wiggle your head, and it'll slide right off. So you can see it's just laying here. And you can see right here, this is a 2001 cylinder. You can see it's starting to wear differently here than the rest. And I'm told that the front of these areas, this is the weak spot. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit with some fine sandpaper. And then let me show you the head gasket. So this is the old one here, and this is the new one. Let me show you what's going on with the old one here. Look at, see that silver mark right there? That's the area I was just showing you on the cylinder. So you can see it's getting some unusual wear. I don't know if it's due to detonation or what. And when I took it apart, there was moisture all over the gasket up there. So got a strong hunch that's the problem. Got a nice new gasket here. Super inexpensive. I think it was right around 20 bucks. And we just got to put this on, torque down the head nuts, and put some water back in it. Hope for the best. And like I said, the head nuts here are 22 pounds. So what I'll do is I'll do 11 pounds on each one, which is half. What you want to do is a cross pattern as you tighten them. Do them at 11 pounds, come back and do them at 22 pounds, and you're good to go. Don't forget to retighten this nut here. Put some water back in the radiator and run it. So make sure when you're putting the head gasket on, you have the up label on top, and also make sure you line up the water holes in the gasket with the cylinder. So now we got it all put back together again. We got water in the engine. What I want to do is I want to fire it up, make sure everything's okay, and then I want to run it for a little bit, and then I'm going to check the water level because it's circulating the water through the engine. I want to see if the fluid drops, and if it doesn't, we're good to go for our next track day. All right guys, so it's literally that easy. Make sure you don't forget to put your spark plug cap back on. Do not over tighten this bolt right here, just snug it down good. And if you're wondering what I put in the radiator, I know I'm gonna get some heat for this, but I ended up using some coolant I had here, just regular coolant. I did find out that you should use distilled water to avoid deposits in your system, and use like a red line water wetter, add that to your water. That'd be ideal. Regular antifreeze like I use is not legal for racing. I'm not racing, so I don't really care. All right guys, I hope this little tip helped you out. This has been Kart Pilot. I'll see you guys in the next video.